My name is Shiloh, and I'm from Ocean Springs, Mississippi. Life was it was okay. So my parents were together for 17 years. So I grew up with my mom and my dad. We did go to church every Sunday. For me, it was boring. It wasn't something I really took serious. But my parents were, they tried to instill Jesus in me. I just never really clicked, I guess. It's pretty much as far as I can remember, I was always kind of attracted to bad things. I was actually very athletic. I grew up training jiu-jitsu. Started when I was about 4 years old. My training schedule was very, very strict. I mean, I was in the gym 6 days a week. I think at some parts, I just wanted to rebel a little bit and kind of get away from that structure. We were breaking into cars, breaking into houses. I started drinking, but I would say mainly major rock bottom was 2015 to 2019 when I started selling drugs heavily, which are methamphetamines. Full time, I was completely and 100% committed to doing this at that point. So I would say those 4 years was rock bottom of on a spiritual level. My daily life was just full of addicts and drug dealers, gang members, just the bottom of the barrel, really. September 7th, 2019, I had left my house and I was going to meet somebody. Right before I got on the I-110 bridge, I got blue lighted. I went to pull over and realized I had about 7 squad cars. So at that point in time, I knew that this is not a regular, traffic stop. This was serious, The drug part wasn't necessarily captured like as a setup. So I ended up pleading out to this gun charge, and they gave me 96 months in federal prison for that, which is 8 years. So life in prison is just like the movies. Most of the things that you see happening on the movies and TV show is what's really going on in prison. Violence, homosexuality, rape, anything you can imagine. If something happens, you're on your own. The police don't just come in and rescue you. It's serious. I will say this about prison. You can go in there and do evil and learn evil immediately, right? But you can also spend a quality time with God that you'll never probably get in the world again because you're so distracted out here. So when I got there, I started doing my little Bible studies, and, we did like a group every night. We do like prayer circle and stuff. So I started joining those things. In the federal prison, people serve 85% of their time. So I got my time off from the First Step Act. I got a year off my sentence. Then I did this cognitive behavioral program. My last year in prison, got another year off. So I served 5 years of my 8 years in prison. First day out is overwhelming. It takes some adjusting to get used to life again, but it's so beautiful. And then when you get out and you have like a way better spiritual awareness. I'm still adjusting now to some things, but the transition's been okay, and it just takes some time. And then right now I'm just kind of like at baby steps, To people that say that God can't love me after everything that you've done, I would say that's the enemy. You're never too far gone. You're never too far gone. Like, God will always accept you back. There is no place you cannot come back from. There is no wrong that you've done that you cannot undo with God. God said, He tells us in His word that, when you ask for this forgiveness from Him, that He doesn't even see your sin anymore. It's gone from Him. I know, and I have full faith that God still loves me and that I can be saved even though I've done all these horrible things in my life. If God can love me, they can love you. There is going to be times when you're going to tell yourself like, I'm just too far gone. But as soon as you open your Bible and God will lead you to something and that will encourage you or re-encourage you and let you know, like, hey, I'm here. Like, I'm here. Even in your filth, I am here,